Yes. So whatever the solutions we have discussed in the last session, turn variable, flag variable, and the Peterson solutions, those all solutions are limited to the two process solution. Now in turn and the flag variable, there was a limitation that it was not satisfying the condition of progress. Okay. Mutual exclusion was satisfying, but progress requirement was not satisfying. But in Peterson solution, mutual exclusion, progress, and the bounded weight, these three solutions we are satisfying. But the thing is that it can be applied only to the two processes. But we know that in multi-programming operating system, if it is a multi-programming processor, and if we want to run the multiple processes at the same time, or multiple concurrent processes are present, then in that case, that Peterson solution is not valid. We cannot keep, we can say, we cannot keep it. That will be very complex. It may possible the resultant value will change. जो हमने सबसे पहले केस चेक किया था कि अगर shared variable है and if all the processes are running concurrently, then resultant value becomes false. It may possible. So to reduce that or to overcome from that problem, we have one more solution which is called as semaphore. Now, with respect to your university examination is also the important point. With respect to your competitive examinations, GATE हो या GRE हो जो भी है, उसमें भी semaphore is in under the operating system subject is very important topic. Okay, so semaphore is one of the important we can say solution for critical section. If multiple processes are present, if multiple processes are concurrent processes, that means if they are sharing resources, if they are sharing the resources. Okay, now what is this semaphore? See, don't get confused. Semaphore is not any, we can say it is not a data type, it is not any data structure, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, कुछ उसका अलग से नहीं है. Simply semaphore is an integer variable. Semaphore is an integer variable which is also, it can be declared like this, int s, a simple variable है ये, ठीक है. We set the value of s or we initialize the value of s, something like processes should gain the access one at a time. ठीक है, वो एक solution है इसका कि int s, this s is representing the integer variable of semaphore. जरूरी नहीं है ऐसी हो. If I'm declaring int a and if I'm saying a is a semaphore, that is also okay. We need to keep the value, we need to initialize the value of semaphore very carefully. उसका order उसका maintain करने के लिए process execution का order maintain होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Now why we use this integer variable semaphore s? To solve the problem of critical section. Okay, to solve the problem of critical section. Now, remember one thing, semaphore is very multi-purpose, we can say, solution which solves not only critical section problem. This is one of the application of semaphore कि ये critical section में use होता है. सिर्फ उतना ही नहीं है. The second is it also used to fix the order of execution of processes. Order of execution of processes. Sometimes it happens the number of processes, I have number of processes and I have to execute those processes in my customized way. If I'm saying P1, P2, P3 processes are there and I want to execute P3 first, because on P3's result my P2 is dependent. Okay, so I want P3 should be executed first, then P2 and then P1. So in that case, to maintain the order of the execution of processes, we can also use the semaphore. Now the third application is resource management. Okay, resource management. That means if you have not a single resource, suppose if you have number of resources available with you, okay, आपके पास अगर स्कैनर है, मान लो आपके पास 5 स्कैनर है, if you have 5 scanners, and then how many processes you can how many processes you can give the access of scanner? 5 processes, isn't it? क्योंकि you have number of resources available with you, so for each resource you can allocate one process at a time. So to manage those resources, we can also use the semaphore. So these are 3 main applications of semaphore. Basically, semaphore is a simple integer variable that should be initialized very carefully according to the requirement of processes. Whether you are using the semaphore for solving the critical section problem, or whether you are using the semaphore for fixing the order of execution of the processes, or you are using semaphore for resource management. Depend upon that, you need to initialize semaphore very carefully. Okay, is it clear? yahan tak sab clear hai? Now to Soumyajyoti, is it clear till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Ha, okay. So now to only use semaphore variable or to initialize semaphore variable is not enough. Whenever you want to access the semaphore, you actually want to implement the semaphore, you need 2 atomic operations. You need to perform 2 atomic operations. 2 important operations. ये भी questions objective question में आता है कि कौन से 2 atomic operations होते हैं under the semaphore which you need to execute. Okay, those 2 operations are, one is the wait and the second is the signal. These are the 2 atomic operations, wait of S and signal of S. Now what is this S? S is a semaphore, wait of S and the signal of S. These are the 2 important atomic operations which you have to execute whenever you are accessing the semaphore. Now what is the meaning of this atomic operation? This wait, before this we will simply see, this signal, it increments the value of semaphore. Increments the value of semaphore by 1, or simply we will say increment the value. Fine. And now wait, this wait operation decrements the value of semaphore. Okay, wait operation decrement करता है, signal operation increment करता है. Remember this always, because depend upon these 2 operation, आपके GATE examination में very tricky questions will be asked where you have to make sure wait and signal should work properly. किसमें क्या हो रहा है, decrement हो रहा है कि increment हो रहा है, that you have to remember. Wait decrements the value, a signal increments the value of semaphore. Always. That will be represented by wait of S and this will be represented by signal of S. Now how it works? इसका कोड कैसे होता है wait and signal का? Wait of S, then while S is less than equals to 0, semicolon, S is equals to S minus 1. Here signal of S is equals to S plus 1. Now see, simply as I said, signal of S, it increments the value of semaphore, isn't it? So whenever the code will occur signal of S, in that case, whatever the value will be there, suppose S is initialized to the 1. Suppose S is initialized to 1. And if the signal function will occur, then S will be incremented by 1. Okay? अगर यहाँ पे 1 है, then it will be incremented to 2. If it is 0, it will be incremented to 1. 1 से value increment हो गई. If it is not mentioned anything, you have to increment it with 1. Always actually 1 से ही increment होता है. It will be incremented by 1 if it is a signal operation. Fine. If now suppose here it is a wait operation. If wait operation will occur while S less than equals to 0. Now here suppose S की value is initialized to 1. Always remember, whenever, if you want to solve the critical section problem by using the semaphore, then semaphore value will always be initialized to 1. Okay, make a note of this. हमेशा ये statement याद ही रखो. If you are solving the critical section problem by using the semaphore, then initially the S will be initialized to the 1. Fine, value should be 1 always. अगर वो दूसरे किसी चीज के लिए है, if to fix out the for managing the resources, then the semaphore value should be different. वो अलग आएगा. That we will see with one example later on. But remember, now to solve the critical section problem, we need S should be initialized with the 1. Okay, now what will happen after executing this? The condition is S less than equals to 0. 1 less than equals to 0. Whether this condition is true or false. See, false this condition is the while condition. What? Yes, it is a false condition. What we do usually while we run the while condition, simply we check the condition, right? If the condition is true, then the statement will be executed, right? If the condition is true, then we are going to execute the statements which are written under the body of that condition or the while loop, right? If the condition is false, then it will exit the loop. It will not go inside. Just a minute. Yeah. I was saying, if the condition is true, the statement will be executed. If the condition is false, it will be exited. Fine. Now what we are doing here, we are checking out the condition. If the condition is true, the body of the loop will be executed. But here we have not mentioned any body. We have just written the condition and we have given the semicolon. Right? So what we are doing here, हम यहाँ पे condition इस तरीके से ले रहे हैं, मतलब यहाँ पे इसका execution इस तरीके से होगा. If it is true, if the condition is true, we are not giving any statement over here. We have not written the statement. Simply what we are doing, we are repeating the statement. We are continuing the execution of the same loop, right? यहाँ पे जो statement वाला loop है, वो हमने हटा दिया है. We have, if it is true, then again the same loop will execute. Okay. When it can be stopped, if the condition is false, then it will exit, right? So this condition or this method we are applying here. Simply, if the condition is true, then it will keep checking the value. Okay, इधर ही loop execute होता रहेगा. It will repeat. But what if the condition false? If the condition false, it will exit this while loop. It will execute the next one. Now, what is present here? S equals to S minus 1. What is the initial value of S? 1. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So now S value becomes 0. Okay, यहाँ पे इसने कर दिया 0. Now, after doing this, it will gain the access of critical section, that we will see. But यहाँ पे wait operation will be executed like this. Okay. Now see, this is the wait operation and the signal operation. Is it clear till now? Someone reply. Somesh, Jayesh.
Yes.
Anyone? Okay. Okay. So till now we have discussed what is semaphore, what are the applications of semaphore, and then which are the two operations, atomic operations, which can be executed under the semaphore. Fine. And वो code क्या है उसका वो हमने देखा. Now let us check out how it is executed for critical section. मतलब critical section problem solve करते वक्त हम कैसे करते हैं. Now we know that whenever we want to access the critical section, here is suppose here I have a critical section. Okay, here I have a critical section. Here I have a remainder section. Right? यहाँ पे condition है while true and it is a do, something like this. Okay. Now what we are saying, whenever any process, ये हमारा ग्लोबल वाला जो हमने अभी तक डिस्कस करते आए हैं फ्रॉम क्रिटिकल सेक्शन, जब से डिस्कस किया है तब से ये वाला कोड हमने देखा है कि क्रिटिकल सेक्शन विल बी प्रेजेंट हियर, देन whatever the remaining part of the process will be there, that will be executed here, right? Before getting the access of critical section, there should be entry section. Before getting the access of critical section, process has to run the entry section. After using the critical section, process should run the exit section. Process should run the exit section, right? So this entry section will be the wait operation. By using semaphore, if you are solving the problem of critical section, then your entry section should run the wait atomic operation, wait of S. At the place of exit section, the signal operation can be run. Okay. Wait as an entry section, signal as an exit section, and in between that we have critical section. Fine. Now here we'll see how it will execute. As I said, to solve the critical section problem, we always need to initialize the S value is equals to what we have to set?
1.
Yes. If we are solving the problem of critical section, then always remember the value of the semaphore should be 1. Always remember. Now suppose there are some processes P1, P2 and P3. Fine. P1, P2 and the P3. Those who wants to gain the access of this S1. Now what P1 will do? अगर यहाँ पे ज्यादा ये समझ, अगर यहाँ पे कुछ ज्यादा बीट लग रही है तो मुझे बता देना. I will change the page. I want the reference of this code, so I'm writing over here. Just give the concentration. So P1, P2, P3, I have 3 processes. Suppose P1 will start the execution. P1 को पहले CPU मिला. Now P1 wants to gain the access of critical section. Whether it can gain the access or not. Currently, no any process is present in the critical section. Okay. So P1 will come. It will run the entry section. What is the entry section operation? Wait operation. Now what will happen in this wait operation? It will first of all check the condition. S less than equals to 0. S value is 1. 1 less than equals to 0. Condition false. If condition false, then it will execute the next statement. S equals to S minus 1. That is, the value becomes 0. Fine. यहाँ पे semaphore की value 0 हो गई. Then it can gain the access of critical section. That means now in the critical section, we have the P1 process. Okay. In critical section, now we have P1 process. Now suppose in between that, P1 will be printed. Okay. P1 क्या हुआ? After getting the access of critical section, P1 will be printed. Now whose turn? Suppose there is a turn of P2 process who wants to gain the access of critical section. Now what P2 will do? P2 will also run the entry section to gain the access of critical section. It will run the wait operation. What is present in the wait operation? S less than equals to 0. It will first of all check the condition. What is the value of S? 0. 0 less than equals to 0. 0 less than equals to 0. Whether the condition is true or false? Condition is true. Isn't it? 0 less than equals to 0. Condition is true. If it is true, the statement will be executed. What we are doing here? If it is true, we are repeating the checking of the value condition loop. है ना? Loop यहाँ पे हम लोग repeat कर रहे हैं. So here we will keep checking. यहाँ पे condition check मतलब तब तक check होगा जब तक इसकी value false नहीं हो जाती. Condition false नहीं हो जाती.
That means should be greater than equal to, no?
कैसे greater than equal to?
भी पहले 1 था तो फिर 1 उस कंडीशन में नहीं होगा.
Current value is 0.
पहले 1 लिया था ना.
P1 suppose. We'll start from the start, okay? What I'm saying, P1, P2, P3 processes are waiting in the ready queue, and initially we have the value S initialized to the 1. Okay. Now, if P1 want to gain the access of critical section, it will first of all run the wait operation. Wait operation में हो क्या रहा है? It is checking for the condition 1 less than equals to 0. Condition true है कि false है? Condition false है. 1 less than equals to 0. Condition false है. That means it will exit the while loop and it will just simply run s equals to s minus 1. s की वैल्यू क्या है 1, वो हो जाएगी इधर 0. सेमाफोर की वैल्यू उधर चेंज हो गई मेमोरी में साइड में. ठीक है. So after performing this wait operation, the P1 process will get the access of critical section, isn't it? It will gain the access of critical section. Now, after executing the critical section, suppose while it is running the critical section, if P1 process will be preempted, मतलब वो उसका context switching हो गया, whatever the current status of the P1 is there, that will be stored into the PCB, that is process control block, that is the separate part, है ना? तो यहाँ पे P1 अगर प्रिम्प्ट हो गया, and now suppose P2 is ready to move into the CPU. Now P2 wants to gain the access of critical section. What P2 supposed to do? P2 should execute the wait operation again. Now in wait operation, what P2 has to do? P2 will run this code. Now it will check s less than equals to 0. What is the current value of s? 0. 0 less than equals to 0. 0 equals to 0. Condition true हो रहा है. If the condition is true, we are repeating this loop. We are continuing the value checking, right? तो यहाँ पे ये next वाला statement execute कुछ भी नहीं होगा, ना ही आपका critical section का उसको access मिलेगा. Are you getting my point? So only one process can gain the access of critical section at one time. Okay? अभी P2 को side में रखो. मान लो P2 लूप में ही चला गया, उसको एक्सेस मिला ही नहीं. फाइन. मान लो नाउ प्रोसेसर गेट द एक्सेस ऑफ P1 अगेन. ओके, अभी सीपीयू को फिर से P1 को वापस से गेन मिला, एक्सेस मिला यहाँ पे आने का. तो वो कहाँ से रन करेगा? पीसीबी में वो स्टेटस चेक करेगा सीपीयू का. पीसीबी में स्टेटस कहाँ है कि कहाँ तक रन हुआ था, वो सब चेक करेगा. Now it will check कि P1 process was preempted at critical section, so it will continue, it will resume the execution from the critical section itself. Okay, now suppose uska execution from the critical section has been done. Okay, P1 has done the execution at critical section, completed. Now after completing that, P1 has to execute the exit section. Fine. Now in exit section, what is in signal of s? Signal of s, this function will be executed. Now what is present in signal of s? We have to increment the value of s with 1. ओके, तो यहाँ पे अब सेमाफोर की वैल्यू 0 से क्या बन जाएगी? 1 बन जाएगी. Isn't it? So after exit section, if any rest of the part is available for the process to execute, कोई भी उसका अगर प्राइवेट है उसमें अगर कोड अवेलेबल, then it will be executed. That is none of other process requirement. मतलब वो कुछ टेक्निक अदर प्रोसेस से उसको कुछ लेना देना नहीं है रिमाइंडर सेक्शन से. Once the exit section will be executed, semaphore value will be incremented by 1. Done. Now critical section is again available. Now suppose P2 now gain the access of CPU. Now P2 wants to gain the access of critical section. What it will do? It will run the entry code. Entry code में क्या है? Wait operation. What it will do? It will first of all check s less than equals to 0. s की वैल्यू क्या है? 1 है. So 1 less than equals to 0. Condition false है. If condition is false, then it will exit the loop and it will decrement the value s equals to s minus 1. So it becomes 0 again. So after that, P2 will gain the access of critical section. It will execute. उसने मान लो immediately execute कर लिया. After that, while exiting the critical section, P2 process, यहाँ पे P2 process है. P2 process will run the signal. What is the signal function? S plus 1. So now this value becomes 1 and then it will exit. So whenever any third process or any other process, or again if P1 wants to come back, then P1 will check again the wait operation, S की value check होगी. If it is available, then it will gain the access. Are you getting this? That means we are here satisfying the concept of mutual exclusion. What is mutual exclusion? Only one process will gain the access of critical section at one time. Okay, कोई दूसरा प्रोसेस यहाँ पे नहीं आ रहा है, सो क्रिटिकल सेक्शन हम लोग मेंटेन कर रहे हैं, सो दैट one process only can gain the access of critical section. Okay, now discuss about progress. Think about progress. The second requirement. What is the progress? Means every process should gain the access of critical section if they want. Whenever they want, they should gain the access. So here, who will run the wait operation? Those are interested to run or to gain the access of critical section. That means we are not doing any compulsion, we are not restricting any process that you have to run without any reason. If you don't want to run a critical section, then also you have to execute this code. ऐसा है क्या? नहीं. Whoever wants to execute the critical section, whoever wants to gain the access of critical section, they will only run the wait operation. If they are interested, they will go for the code. Right? That means whoever is interested, they can gain the access, they can run the code, and then they will exit by applying, by running the signal code. So that means progress is also we are achieving. Then the bounded wait. Bounded wait. यहाँ पे बाउंडेड वेट थोड़ा सा लिमिटेड आएगा, कुछ कुछ ऐसे केसेस भी होते हैं जहां पे उसको वेट करना पड़ सकता है, बट दैट इज एज आई सेड म्यूचुअल एक्सक्लूजन एंड द प्रोग्रेस are the two primary requirement which should be satisfied, and the bounded wait is the secondary requirement. Okay, so bounded wait means no any process should wait till the starvation, मतलब वेटिंग करते करते उसका starvation ना हो जाए. So यहाँ पे वैसा नहीं हो रहा है. If it is printing, if it is exiting, every other, and also remember जो हमने scheduling वाला part देखा है, at the end, at the very end, the decision will be dependent upon the scheduling algorithms which we are applying while gaining the access of processes into the CPU. कि कौन से type का scheduler use हो रहा है. If it is a round robin scheduler, if it is a priority based, if it is a FIFO, if it is shortest job first. Okay, उस पे again वापस वो bounded wait भी depend करता है. So somehow ये भी थोड़ा सा पूरा हो रहा है. But we can consider this as a general solution or special solution for multiple processes. Those are the concurrent processes. Okay, so semaphore, अभी जिसने मुझे सवाल पूछा था, it should be greater than, वो clear है?
Yes.
Okay, यहाँ पे greater than नहीं, less than value ही correct है. I have explained this, huh? Okay, now in this way we can use semaphore to solve the problem of critical section. Always remember, if you are considering to solve the critical section problem, then semaphore value should be initialized with the 1. UT अगर ऑब्जेक्टिव में ऐसे कुछ क्वेश्चन, ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप अगर क्वेश्चन पेपर रहा तो इसमें 100% ये सवाल रहेगा. क्रिटिकल सेक्शन के लिए है तो semaphore will be initialized to the 1, and wait operation decrements the value, signal operation increments the value. ये कभी चेंज नहीं होगा इसका कोड, कि इसका काम डिक्रीमेंट करना है, इसका काम इंक्रीमेंट करना है. इट मे पॉसिबल कि एंट्री सेक्शन एंड एग्जिट सेक्शन, इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी कि एंट्री सेक्शन में हमेशा आप वेट ही लिखना है. डिपेंड अपॉन द सिचुएशन, which type of the requirement of the processes is there, what you want exactly. According to that, you can write exit section here also, मतलब signal operation here also, wait operation here also. That depend upon the situation, what do you want to achieve. Okay, उसका एक हम example भी देखेंगे वहां पे कि कैसे होगा. But this code will be always constant. कि wait operation wherever you write, it doesn't matter, आप कहीं पे भी लिखो उसको, but wait operation will always decrement the value by 1, and signal operation value will increment the value by 1. Is it clear? And there are two type of the semaphore is two type of the semaphore are available. One is binary semaphore other is the counting semaphore. There are two types of the semaphore, binary and the counting semaphore. Now, counting semaphore is, we can say, integer value semaphore, okay? And also, it have unrestricted value domain, which is used to coordinate the resources access, okay? Basically, resource management के लिए counting semaphore use होता है for resource management. Counting semaphore is simply used for the resource management, where the semaphore count is the number of available resources. If resources are added, semaphore count will be automatically incremented. And if the resources will be removed, then the semaphore value will be decremented. Right? मैंने एक बताया ना, जैसे आपको मान लो कि आपके पास 7, if you have scanners, okay, if you have 7 scanners, that means total 6 processes can gain the access of 7 scanners at the same time, right? So in that case, the semaphore value will be 7 because you have total 7 resources, right? So मान लो एक process आया, it will gain the access of 1 resource, फिर वहां पे एक value कम होगी, फिर बचे कितने 6, means remaining 6 processes, any 6 processes can gain the access at the same time, right? So for resource management, counting semaphores can be used. Okay, and the binary semaphore. In binary semaphore, the value is restricted to 0 and the 1. Binary semaphore, the value is restricted to the 0 and the 1. And this binary semaphore is always used for the purpose to solve the critical section problem. Okay, हमेशा याद रखना, binary semaphore से we can solve the critical section problem. If you want to arrange the order of the processes, if you want to manage the resources, you can use the counting semaphore. These are the two types of the semaphore. Semaphore is an integer value which can be initialized properly as per the requirement of the processes if they want to solve the critical section problem, if they want to manage the resources, if they want to fix the order of the process execution. Accordingly, the value of the semaphore will be initialized. Okay. And there are two atomic operations, wait and the signal. Wait will always decrement or increment?
Decrement.
Wait will always?
Decrement.
Yes.
Decrement.
Exactly. It will decrement. And signal operation will increment the value by 1. Yes, yes, correct. So I hope the semaphore basic concept, मतलब जो भी इसका total है वो आपको समझ में आया. But once you will get the clear idea about this, you can solve the problem based upon the semaphore. We will see some 3 to 4 examples in tomorrow's session. In GATE examination, there will be very tricky questions asked. उसके लिए आपको बहुत सारे problem solve करके ही you can find out the solution. You should know the pattern कि किस तरीके से we can access, we can use the semaphore for multiple purposes. Whenever you will solve मतलब number of examples, तो उसका एक आपको perfect idea आ जाएगा. Okay. Now related to university examination, semaphore explanation will be asked. What is semaphore? Explain in detail and type of the semaphore. वो आपको how critical section problem can be solved by using the semaphore. This type of question will be asked, and simply small example can be asked. But is related? There is one problem which is called as the producer-consumer problem, dining philosopher problem. That question will be merged with the explanation of semaphore, and the question will be asked for 10 marks. Okay, so we'll see some examples we have to solve based upon the semaphore in tomorrow's session.